Welcome to episode 5 of This Song Fucking Sucks. Let's get a little bit of business out of the way. If you want to see the Spasmatics in Northern California area, they'll be at Stars in Vacaville on Friday, March 11th. And don't forget, you can find all Jeff information and dates at Jeff Kalmbach, JeffKalmbach.com. You can find me on Twitter at Jeff Kalmbach, Instagram at Jamback, and on Facebook, facebook.com/Jeff Kalmbach's Music. Find my record This Is Not Here at iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever music is illegally downloaded. Today's guest is our first repeat guest, JP von Hitchburg, who also graced us on episode 1. So you can find him at dinosaurdick.com, Schwarzenegger, and all sorts of stuff to do with those bands. If you're liking the show, go to facebook.com/TSFnS. Drop me a line, say hi. Go to iTunes and rate and review us. Hit that subscribe button. You can also go to Spotify. We have a playlist of the subject songs that we've been doing, and we have a playlist for the This Song Fucking Jam segment. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow into me. Today we listen to Down with the Sickness by Disturbed. This song fucking sucks. So, JP, what's going on?
Hey.
I'm rolling. You rolling?
I'm rolling.
Down with the Sickness. Holy shit. What a pile of garbage.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go with, I don't think I have found anything exciting about, well, no, there is something I found exciting, but not in a positive way.
Oh, okay. That's good. Okay, here's my my Disturbed story. Like, they came out, we were in college, right?
Yes, we were.
And I was completely on a musical island of, whatever, Berkeleydom.
Yep.
So, like, I had no idea what was going on, And this dude who lived in the dorm was like, oh, I'm going to Stone Temple Pilots in Lowell. You want to come? And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. And they were opening, which was bizarre. Like, why are they opening for Stone Temple Pilots?
That's weird.
It's just ridiculous. And it was when they first came out, the song first came out, and he's like, oh, yeah, they do this song. It's, whatever. It's all right. And, like, they come out, and, like, they have, like, this cardboard electric chair.
Oh.
And, like, they bring out the singer, and he's in, like, fatigues and, like, prison fatigues, and they have the voiceover guy saying, for crimes against humanity.
Oh.
They're gonna put you to death, and they have the strobe lights and like make it look like they're electrocuting him, but it was so like Halloween front yard production values.
Yep.
And it's like,
So you saw,
yeah.
What you saw was very similar to what I saw when I saw them as well, but I saw them many years after the fact. I guess I was already living out here in California, and I was up in Mountain View for one of the metal Rockstar Monster Energy festivals or something like that. And I remember I was there because Mastodon was playing, and I'm a huge Mastodon fan. So
as you should be.
Exactly. And I was all backstage hanging out, but too nervous to talk because you don't want to meet him as a fan. You want to meet him as a musician, and they don't know who the fuck I am, and blah blah blah. But Disturbed was there, and Dragon Force was there, and I can't even remember who was the closing band of the night. So when Disturbed came out, it was that he was tied up like Hannibal Lecter in like the cart. Oh, yeah. So he had like the mask on, and there's like this weird pyramid looking structure in the middle of the stage with the drum. It was like the drum riser was a pyramid, and it was
What?
It was just fucking stupid. And he comes out, and it was so exactly that kitschy Halloweeny bullshit. And he comes out, and everyone's cheering and going crazy. And then they start playing. I can't remember what song they opened with. And they're playing.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Every song sounds the same anyway to me. I can't tell the difference. And then all of a sudden, I look around, and everybody, and I'm laughing like this is the biggest farce ever. This is a joke. This band is so phony. Everything about this is so contrived. And I'm like laughing to myself because I'm like, this is a joke. Like now I really know how much this is just bullshit. And then I look around and everybody is like tomahawking the fucking stage like it's the greatest goddamn show they've ever seen in their lives. And I'm like, what don't I understand about what's going on right now? How am I the only person besides my girlfriend who does it? We're just laughing at how bad it is, and everyone else is like in it. They're all in it. Like it's Metallica. I was like, wait, whoa. And I realized in that moment that I just didn't understand anything anymore.
I don't belong on this earth. Man, yeah, I totally remember just laughing out loud during the set.
Yes.
Like, what? Are you seeing this? This is hilarious. This is the best comedy show I've ever been to.
Oh.
And there were dudes who were like dressed in like the like prison outfits because they're like fans. They're like there to see like, yeah, bro. Let's go see Disturbed.
Dude,
Let's dress up.
I got my affliction gear on underneath this prison garb.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I was also I couldn't get over the fact that what's his Dave Drainman. So he's like walking around. All he does is just walk around the stage, and he looks like he's about 50 years old, bald and fat. He's bald and fat, and he just paces back and forth from side to side, going. Yeah, and I'm like, I have no idea what this guy's saying. And he sings.
Sounds like a Zulu.
When he sings, he's always singing on the root of whatever chord it is. If they go to a fucking chord in the chorus, and I'm like, how I don't get it. What am I missing? What don't I see? Why am I not betwixt? I'm not bewitched.
Wait, can you do that again? That was awesome. There
you go. I actually have, I got some questions. That's you are the singer from Disturbed.
Sweet. I'll take the money.
Yeah, no shit.
Do I have to have the retarded face piercings?
Oh yeah, those are awesome.
I want to grab them and pull on them.
I know,
I think
right?
everyone. That's pretty ubiquitous. Like that's like the signature of the band. That's pretty much all they got going for them is those things.
I want to like twinkle twinkle on them to see if they do like a wind chime.
They do that when you hit them.
It's like the Joker when he falls off the building. It just has that repeating thing.
Still.
Wow.
You're pretty good at that. Yeah.
Well,
so do you think, I mean, I guess the question of that, you think that, like, that's what happened? He woke up one morning and he's, like, brushing his teeth and he had some phlegm and he was just, like, trying to work it out and he's like, this gives me an idea for the song.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he was a little under the weather, too,
Yeah.
and he was just like, man, I am not down with this sickness.
Yeah, I think.
And then, like, light bulb.
I think that was you know what? I can't even imagine there being any other reason than that. In fact, that has to be what it is. It's clear in his throat.
Yeah.
He's like. I mean, that's how
He happens to be next to a microphone, and some producer's like,
dude, the rhythm on that is sick.
Wait a minute, bro.
The rhythm, you got some rhythm on that. That's sick. Oh, but check this out. In the lyrics, it says, oh,
Oh, good. I'm glad they worked that out, because I was not completely certain of the exact, pronunciation of that part. That's the part that makes me laugh the hardest. I don't... It sounds like a pig or something. I don't know. It's like... That part just says it all. That's the meaning of the song to me.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, I don't think I'm down with the sickness.
Yeah, I think I'm very much against it.
Yeah.
And like, so it starts up. You got your jungle drums, and they're like, first of all, they could have been way cooler. That's a missed opportunity.
Oh.
They're just like, and it's like, you could have done something a little cooler than the exact cheesy like riff rhythm. But that's the musician of me. I'm just like, hey, spice it up there, brother.
It's just, again, it's as I said last time, lowest common denominator. That's it.
I'm just like, hey, dumb people will get this.
Yep.
It's very like caveman.
Can you air drum to this? If you can,
Yeah.
it's right.
Yeah, and yet it's no In the Air Tonight.
No. No.
And then like, yeah.
You hear that?
Wait.
I'm down with the sickness.
Yeah. No. Do the throat thing now. Yeah, if that doesn't peak, I don't know what.
We'll see. I hope not. We'll see what happens.
Whatever. Take that, listener.
That's right.
And then like he's whispering stuff in the beginning.
Yeah. No. I wrote it down. It was can you feel that? That's what he said. He said, "Can you feel that?" And I wrote, "Are you joking?"
That's what he says when he sticks his dick in.
Yeah.
Hey, can you feel that? Hey. How about now? How about now? No?
Can you feel that? Can you?
It's so rapey.
Can you feel that?
Make my skin crawl. It's fucking creepy shit, brother. Like, get out of there.
And then,
get out of my head.
And now I'm looking
out of my vagina.
I'm looking at the lyrics here, and he says, and it says, "Can you feel that?" And then it says, shit.
Yes, I wrote that down. Shit.
So you have that one down.
Oh yeah,
that's great.
Shit.
Shit.
That's fucking creepy. It's like I'm listening to jungle drums and somebody's raping me in the ear. Yeah.
Can you?
I'm inside you, in your head.
Oh shit.
You feel it?
Oh.
It's like I'm listening to his O face.
Yes. Oh, definitely. Oh, that just sounds awful.
Do you think he makes that sound when he jizzes?
Oh, absolutely. And he probably shakes back and forth. Ooh, That's what's making him. It's getting him off.
Oh, gross.
And he's all fat. He's all fat and sweaty while he does it. His belly all hanging.
Spooge comes out of his lip piercings.
Belly all hanging over your face. Oh.
It's all sweaty and like sandwiches are coming out of like his armpits.
It's stinky. I wonder if he has that same piercing right above his balls.
It's the little me.
It's the little drain man.
His dick does the same thing.
It spurts rhythmically. Gross. Oh, gross. We just went down that hole.
Hey, man. He took us there. It's just like, it's not us, it's him. It's him, I tell you.
Oh, man.
And he starts talking about his Sea of Lonely. Tell me about his Sea of Lonely. Give me a break, dude.
Is that what he's saying, Sea of Lonely? Wait, no. Look.
I don't know. That's what I heard.
What did I write? Oh, it said, I just wrote, that stupid noise. So lame.
Yeah.
So
lame.
Oh, so I have, so far, I'm 1 minute in, and it's still on the same note, which I think is a C. I'm 1 minute, and it's just...
Probably, I don't know.
Dun, 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 dun. It's just over and over. 1 minute in, I'm on this...
Yeah, this is like the kind of thing that like Beavis would do, you know?
Yes! Oh, totally. Oh, this is a Beavis song
it's
all the way.
Total missed opportunity that like this wasn't around back then.
Oh, yeah, because it was off the air by then, right?
Oh yeah, long time.
This is perfect for that.
This is right up their alley.
This is all he'd be saying the whole time.
Yes. Yeah.
And like, you could imagine Butthead being like, ooh, wah, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, wah, ah, ah. Yeah. You can totally see that shit.
Yeah. Beavis basically sings for this band, you know. Yeah.
Ooh, wah, ah, ah.
That's good. That's a good Mike Judge.
Thank you.
Can you do Hank Hill?
God damn it, Bobby.
Holy shit.
I like my steak
You should
medium rare.
You could steal money from that guy.
Well, sometimes I've been known to use my voice in ways that are more spectacular than talking about rhythmic cum shooting. Sometimes, but this is way more fun.
Yes. Mouth jizzing. Throat jizzing.
Do you have the lyrics up there with you or what?
No? I left that up to you.
Okay. So let me help you out here. So Sea
of Lonely.
Actually he's drowning in a sea of loathing. See, this is
because he's mad.
So as you start to misinterpret the lyrics, as I'm sure I was doing the same thing, this will only further my questions as we get a little farther along here. So then it says, drowning deep in my sea of loathing, broken...
But let me stop you there. Okay. Fuck that.
I knew you were going to do that.
What are you, in high school?
I knew you were going to do that.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
I'm drowning in my sea of loathing. That's the worst cliche. See, that's a simile, right?
This is a metaphor because a simile would be as or like. So he's actually drowning.
I thought of went in there too. Yes.
No, I think this is. I
don't know.
I could be. You know what? My English skills have they have definitely lessened in their abilities of being awesome as I've gotten older.
You go on.
Okay.
Sea of loathing.
Sea of loathing. Broken your servant I kneel.
What?
Wow. I would have never got that.
Yeah, that is like English as a second language kind of lyrics.
Broken your servant I kneel.
Broken your servant I kneel.
Sounds like a
wait,
Yoda phrase.
Hold on, I want to go back again for a second. Go back to Sea of Loathing because I'm still on that.
Okay.
I'm not done.
Okay, yeah, no, please.
How great would it be, right? Another missed opportunity if he took that and then like extended that metaphor for the whole song. Like the song was all nautical themed.
Yes.
And just like everything was just following that metaphor of sea-based things, and he starts talking about like knots and like, winds and gusts.
Yes. Well,
I'm on the port, but you're on the
But that would make
deck.
that would be what a person who knows how to write lyrics would do. See, that would make sense.
It would still be ridiculous though.
But it still would.
I need a buoy.
It would still make sense though, because he just immediately leaves his sea. If he's drowning deep in a sea of loathing, how can he be? Is he broken on the sea floor of loathing? Is he broken, and that's where he's kneeling? I'm really confused now. I'm already confused.
You can't kneel in water, dude.
I'm already confused. Like you've already lost me within the first two lines of your song. Oh wait, and it's followed up with this genius. Will you give it to me?
Oh yeah.
Will you give
he's
it
got
to
the
me?
little things in there.
So, see, I wrote them down.
Will you get back to me?
No.
What is it?
Exactly. Will you give in to me? Will you give in to me?
Will you give in to me?
Will you give in to me?
Because he's
broken.
And then that line
what?
there. I mean, that line, that second line where he sounds like a cab driver or something. Where he's
broken your servant I kneel.
Yeah, there you go. He sounds like Yoda. So, yeah. I kneel? He kneels? Or someone else kneels? It's so confusing. Who's kneeling?
Broken your servant I kneel. I have no idea what this means.
I know. Broken your servant I kneel. So who's the servant? Are you the servant? Am I the servant? Who's the servant and who's broken? Obviously, we know that he's kneeling.
He's kneeling.
But is he the servant who's broken?
Or is he kneeling in front of a broken servant?
Yeah. There you go.
See? And then will you give in to me?
The confusion.
Who's saying will you give in to me? It's in...
Right.
It's sort of... I wrote it down as a response. So I was imagining that the first lines would be a call. But now I'm confused because I'm not really sure how "will you give in to me" applies to anything that you just said. Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah. I guess there's that the broken servant. Whoever's kneeling is giving in. Whoever's being knelt to is "will you give in to."
Okay, and then it says, and let's keep going. Then let's see if we can figure this out. It seems.
Yeah.
It seems.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
Let's Sherlock Holmes this. It seems what's left on my human side is slowly changing in me.
What?
Will you give in to me?
What?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It seems what's left on my human side is slowly changing in me. Will you give in to me?
Now I know what this is. But see, you know what that sounds like? It sounds like somebody wrote something in Japanese and then put it into the like, was it into the translator app, you know, and that's what you get. It's like,
yes.
You know,
it seems what's left on my human side is slowly changing in me. Oh man, I have no idea what's going on in this song. I have no idea.
It seems what's left on my human side is slowly changing in me?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Maybe he's turning into a lizard.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's
turning. He does look like that. You ever seen that lizard man? He's all tattooed and he's got the piercings and stuff. He kind of looks like that.
This is like the final chapter.
Is he drinking sour milk? Yeah. That's how he gets that sound. That's how he gets that, like...
The phlegmy.
Ooh, he drinks... He eats a whole bunch of cottage cheese before he goes into the studio.
Time to record, guys.
Just fucking coughing that shit up.
So just also want to let you know that we're still on the note C, I think, in this song. Nothing's changed yet.
Okay, thank you.
And then we go to the next part, which is the pre-chorus, which... still is on the same note. God. And it says, looking at my own reflection when suddenly it changes. Oh, so
there's a change. There's a curve.
There's a human side. He's changing into something. So there's a mirror at the bottom of the sea where he's kneeling in front of a broken servant and he sees his reflection and he's changing from his human side.
Into more of a douchebag.
Nailed it!
Thank you. And podcast.
And, well, everything's been said.
Douchebag.
Violently, it changes. Oh, no. There is no turning back now. You've woken up the demon in me.
The demon in me.
So he's not a lizard, he's a demon.
He's a demon.
Okay.
Whatever, dude. You know what? At this point, I'm kind of like, fuck, all right, whatever you want to say, you asshole.
And I have childish lyrics, boring-ass melody. What the fuck is he saying in the chorus?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, nigga, get down with the sickness. Come on, nigga, get down in the thickness. I'm like, what? Come on, nigga, get it down with the sickness. Go get knock your back and let me piss in your face. Right? Something like that, right?
Oh my God! I heard somewhere he says "your mother." Your mother.
Yeah, he does. Fucker. You're right. Okay. So now that you don't know either. I had a question to ask you. What is he saying in the chorus? But you don't know either, do you?
Open up your hate, and he says something. Like, open up your hate and let me. I don't know. Give in to it or something.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Open up your hate and I can give it to me.
Oh, wait.
And give it to me.
Let it flow into me.
And let it flow into me. Oh, come on. Give me a break. So now he's getting, like, ass blasted.
I know. Okay, but he says, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. That's what he says.
That's
get up,
stupid.
Come on, get down with the sickness. I never knew this. No, I never knew this.
And it's like...
Get up.
So which is it? Get up or get down?
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Yeah, those are the actual those are the lyrics.
That's all I can think of is just make up your fucking mind. Get up or get down.
Up. Come on.
Make a decision.
Get up.
I can only do one.
Get up. Come on, get down. Come on, get up.
But I was just up.
Yes. No. Yes. No.
No.
And then it says, open up your hate and let it flow into me.
So, like, that right there, tell me that's not about him getting
ass blasted by in prison somewhere. Well, that's where the prison costume comes in.
Oh, yeah. This song can be about, you know, his prison lovemaking.
So, and by prison lovemaking,
giving,
so when
receiving.
When he's in a sea of loathing and he's kneeling in front of the servant, it's because he's sucking someone's dick.
This song makes way more sense now.
Okay, and then the guy the response is the guy whose dick is being sucked by the Drain Man demon guy. It's like, will you give in to me? He's saying, like, will you eventually? And he says, it seems what's left on my human side is slowly changing in me. So
here's a possibility. Maybe the original lyric when it said, will you give in to me, would be like, will you spooge into me?
Right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, they're like, hey, we can't use spooge. Spooge, can't put it on the radio. You got to change that lyric, man.
Whoever produced this, maybe you want to change that. Jizz? I could use jizz. Not better. Not better. Give. Okay, well,
give in to me.
Not good, but we'll deal with it.
It's simple enough for the affliction crowd to like.
Open up your fly and fucking spooge into me.
Open up your fly and then you spooge into me.
Yes.
I love that's what sounds. I mean, he could be saying that for all I know. I can't even tell.
I think we're just translating it into its true meaning. Like that's what he's really talking about. It's like,
yeah.
This is the wink and the nod. Like, you know what I mean, right? Right?
You picking up what I'm putting down, huh?
Yeah, he's like looking at the audience. I see you guys in the prison uniforms. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You guys, you give in to me?
And that's what that sound is. That's what that sound is. He's gagging on a dick.
Dude, we totally figured this out. Man,
this song is making sense. It's making sense.
We're so good at this game. Oh my god. We figured out that the Linkin Park song was about a fat kid who loses a bunch of weight and he's still insecure. And this is about him giving blowjobs in prison. This is amazing.
Do we...
I think I'm starting to like this song now.
I know. Now it makes sense. Oh. It's like, it's not that, it's so annoying when you've got that in your mind, you're trying to figure it out and it's just not adding up. And now it's like, oh, I know what he's talking about.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's see. Where are we? Let's see. We were talking about chorus.
So then he says, yeah.
Does he say your mother? He says your mother, right?
You caught it. He says, you mother, get up. Come on, get down with this sickness. You fucker, get up. Come on, get down with this sickness. Madness is the
your mother.
Madness is the gift that has been given to me. Oh, what a stupid, trite, ridiculous, obvious boner thing to say. What an idiot.
Boner. Yeah. Madness is the gift that's been given to me.
Madness is the gift that has been given to me. Oh, what a fucking douchebag. Come on.
Did it come with a gift receipt? Can you bring it back to Target?
Madness is the gift.
Yeah, I got this madness for Christmas, and I was thinking more a towel set.
I mean, come on, you fucker. Get up and come get down.
Yeah. Or whichever one. Get up, get down, I don't give a fuck. And then, you could have at least... Madness? You give me madness as a gift? I would have taken a gift card.
Yeah, like Starbucks kid.
Think of how many caramel macchiatos I could have gotten for this.
All I wanted was a fucking Starbucks card. The kid got me madness. What a dick. Oh, man. Shall we move on?
And I gave him really nice socks. They were embroidered. All of a sudden, he's Jewish. They were embroidered.
They had the kaflamtla.
And then he gives me madness. I don't want this madness. Who wants madness?
I mean, who is it with these people, really?
At least give me a gag if you give me one of those singing fishes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, does he say, okay, next verse, he says, the world is a scary place, right? The world is a scary, is that the open line or something?
No, he says, okay, hold on, here we go. I can see you, I can see inside you, the sickness is rising.
See inside you, yeah. He's like peering in a gaping butthole. Like, yeah, I see there.
The sickness is rising because he's feeling queasy because he knows he's going to have to drill away. Don't try to deny what you feel. Will you give in to me? I keep doing that when it does have that response in there. Just so you,
please do.
Just so you're aware.
Please do. Yeah.
Continue. It seems that all that was good has died and is decaying in me. Will you give in to me?
He doesn't say the world is a scary place. Where did I get that?
Did you write that down? Maybe it's coming
Maybe.
up somewhere. I don't know.
Maybe that was my reaction. Like, yeah, well, the world's a scary place. Suck it up.
Oh, no, it is. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Here it comes. It comes. Here it comes. Yeah. You're so good at this game. And then it says, it seems you're having some trouble in dealing with these changes. Living with these changes.
Oh, my God.
The world is a scary
right there,
place now that you've woken up the demon in me.
So a couple of things about that, right? First of all, we're getting back to like in our Lincoln Park where he's like the guidance counselor again.
Yes.
I know there's some changes.
And you're having trouble.
And the world is a scary place. It's like a troubled teen whose mom just remarried and he's acting out. You know? I know that you're having some trouble with these changes.
And the world is
a scary place. And I picture like an evil clown when I say that. Tim Curry in It.
Yes.
We float down here, Georgie. The world is a scary place, and then what happens?
Now that you've woken up the demon in me.
See, that line right there, that's just a code for you gave me a boner.
Yeah, Jesus. I'm ready to rape, dude.
Who's ready to rape? This guy.
This demon over here, dude, I'm fucking ready to rape.
Who's gonna hop on this fucking hard on?
Oh my God, dude. I know you're having trouble dealing with the changes. The world's a wicked, scary place. So, I'm ready to rape. Let's rape him. Oh, God.
I'm like snarfing here.
So then we go. I just can't. I'm like too excited, so I'm gonna skip over this shitty chorus, which you know what we already talked about the shitty chorus.
Yeah, no, the chorus is good. It's still.
But
shitty.
now we get to
Newsflash, it still sucks.
Exactly. Now we get to my favorite part. I can't believe that he actually says this.
That he has the balls to be like, this is a good idea.
Yes. So, may I?
Please do.
No, mommy. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy, I promise.
Oh my God.
No, mommy. Don't hit me. Why did you have to hit me like that, mommy? Don't do it. You're hurting me. Why did you have to be such a bitch? Why don't you? Why don't you just fuck off and die? Why can't you just fuck off and die? Why can't you just leave me here and die? Never stick your hand in my face again, bitch. Fuck you. I don't need this shit. You stupid, sadistic, abusive fucking whore. How would you like to see how it feels, mommy? Here it comes. Get ready to die.
Oh my God. So that bridge is bananas. It's just like, and first of all, there's all that stuff, which is insane, but it's like how he's doing it and the music. It's just like, what the fuck just happened? Holy shit. What am I doing? This is the kind of song, at this point, that's where I go, what am I doing with my life that I have to hear this? This is horrible.
It's...
Oh, shit.
On a good note, finally it does leave the key of C, or it leaves the chord or note of C.
Yeah.
We finally leave that area, which for me was the biggest relief, because I was already about to, cut my throat with how bored I was listening to the same goddamn note over and over again.
That note.
But then I'm just like, mommy, exclamation points and question marks, gag me, you pussy.
What?
Gag me, you pussy.
Gag me, you pussy.
Because it's like...
Okay, that's not in the song.
No, that's just my response.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's my response.
I think that's more than a fair response, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was in the song. So I was like, oh, yeah, he said that. Gag me, you pussy. God, yeah, the mommy... I mean,
it's just...
it's more...
I mean, it's so bad. It's actually so bad that you almost can't even really... There's nothing to say about it. It's so bad.
Like, you should be telling your therapist this, not me. Not me. I can't handle this baggage. I got my own problems, buddy.
But it's one thing if, like, you know, I had my note says Korn ripoff because, you know, John Davis is,
right.
You know, his dad used to rape him, and that's fucking scary. And when you hear those songs, it's sad, and like you can hear him crying, and it's like, oh, it feels that sucks for that guy, you know, oh, that poor guy, that sucks. And they were the first ones to kind of do this sound, so there's a little leeway in my forgiveness of that sound. But this is him talking about his mom slapping him, and he's so mad at her for slapping him that he's gonna kill her. And what does this have to do with being in a sea of kneeling in front of a broken... What the fuck? I mean, none of it makes any sense. So you're mad at your mom.
Yeah, maybe she's the broken idol. And here's the other thing. Is maybe like this factors in like he's role playing because his mommy hit him, and that's the place he goes to when he's getting prison raped. He like pretends the dude is his mommy, and that's what he says. Oh, mommy, don't hit me. You know?
Oh, it's so fucking lame.
Just get a therapist. Don't write songs. Get a therapist. There's a lot of good ones. Just don't put this on anybody else, because now we all gotta listen to your garbage.
But you couldn't fend off your mom? I mean, come on. All she did is slap you. Oh, he's such a pussy. Like, it all makes...
Kick her in the cunt. It all
makes sense.
Kick her in the cunt.
It all makes sense. Like, oh, you're totally trite lyrics, and you wish to be something cool and bigger than you're not, but it's all hokey-tokey Halloween crap because your mom slapped you. Fucking get over it. Yeah. Oh, my God.
I know.
What a pussy.
Suck it up, you dick.
Yeah. My mom slapped me too, you know, and I don't feel the need to tell everybody about it.
So now I just forget her birthday. There you go. Problem solved.
But I mean, it's so stupid.
And, you know, going back to the Korn thing, it would only make sense that they're completely ripping off Korn because the thing, you know, is kind of what Jonathan Davis was doing. That thing. Yes, that. He's just like, it's his version. He's like, I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it my way. And it's going to be shittier. It's like, all right, dude.
But then we even get into the next part of the song, which, again, it's like that predictable...
there's more? Are you fucking kidding me?
There's like the after the bridge where he's like, oh, mommy, you hit me. Oh, boo-hoo. It goes into like, like the... which is like that little Korn ripoff, and further Korn ripoff. We're like, Korn did this, and then it goes into that predictable entrance, and then lame. It ends in a very lame way, and I'm just like,
do me do ra do me do ra do.
Yeah, exactly.
For all the solfege nerds,
for all those solfege guys. Oh, man, this...
Fuck you! I don't care I'm a nerd. I know it. I know it.
One of the things I like about you, buddy. One of the things I like about you.
Yeah.
And there you have it.
Is it over yet?
It goes back into the chorus again, where you can open up your hate and let it flow into me. He does do...
Yeah, that's such a jizz fucking line. It's just like... You know, that just paints a spooging in someone's butthole picture.
And the thing about this song, too, that's really annoying to me as a lyricist and songwriter is that I can never figure out or follow who the writer of this song is. I feel like it keeps changing. It keeps changing from person A to person B, and who's who, and who's talking, and who's giving it to who, and giving into who, and I can't figure out who's who, you know, like, I don't know who's talking anymore. I don't know what's going on.
You know, and like so many of the songs we do, like, this just says to me, like, oh, he walked into the studio, he didn't have anything, he just had some mumbles, and he had a notebook, and he just started writing down whatever random bullshit comes into his head while he's in the booth. It's like, fuck, try harder. Do your homework, dickhead.
And I can't believe...
Spend 5 minutes.
If the fucking producer said, hey, we can't say splooge into him, we have to say give into him, why he wouldn't have also said, you know what, let's not talk about your mom slapping you, let's make this cool.
Can you change it to dad?
Can you just change it to dad?
That's at least a little more manly.
Can you not sound like a big gaping pussy. Thanks, buddy.
Gaping. The Gapes of Wrath. This was their first single, certified platinum in the U.S. by the RIAA.
Wow.
Producer Johnny K. So this is the guy who put up with this shit, who actually...
Johnny K.
So he did some Enough's Enough, pretty, like, low-budge 80s metal band.
Okay, so he's been around...
But that's in, like, mid-90s. So it's like he started then. Did a Machine Head record, a Mushroom Head, Finger 11, all the Deuce records.
Okay.
Drowning Pool, Three Doors Down, Plain White Tees, Stained, Seven Dust, Trapped. Fuck them. I'm gonna write them down. He did 13 by Megadeth.
I like that record, actually.
And he did Super Collider too.
I don't like that record, actually.
Oh. That one didn't come out good. I don't know. I stopped listening to them after like Euthanasia.
No, the 13's
Non-point.
13's a good record.
I'll give it a
It's
spin.
actually fun. I was surprised at how good that was.
Was that with the that last guitar player, the 7-string dude?
It was with Chris Broderick.
Yeah, he's really, really good, but he ain't no Marty.
No,
none of them's Marty.
Come on.
Herein lies the problem.
Yeah.
That guy is phenomenal. Okay, so Johnny K. Fuck you, Johnny
Well,
K.
he did a lot. He did all of these bands in the 2000s. Like, all of them.
Yeah, all the really, like, rapey bands. Oh, Andy Wallace mixed it.
Oh, really? Andy Wallace, he's good at what he does.
Yeah, but at that point, what was happening, in the 90s, he was, like, doing everything that ruled.
Yeah.
He did Nevermind.
Yeah.
He mastered Rage Against the Machine's first record. He was just doing everything that was amazing. But then at this point, at the late 90s, early 2000s, it's like all that music just morphed into garbage. And I think this is the point I was going to make. The stuff that was going on in the early 90s that was awesome and that was true and that, really meant something, that inspired everybody. The alt bands, the grunge bands like your Pearl Jam, your Alice in Chains, all those bands, and then like the big one to me for these bands being Tool, right? All these bands that we all think, wow, they're great, inspired all these bands that took it and just didn't do it right.
Oh yeah,
and that's how you get this disgusting, gross afterbirth of Stained, this band, Creed, all that stuff that just kind of like, hey, let's take something that's awesome. We're inspired by this awesome stuff, but we're just going to shit it out in this really derivative, really just dumbed down way. And it's scary because it's like, how could something so great and so artistic turn into something so corporate and so retarded? But I guess it always does.
I think it for every genre.
I
think it's the same thing that keeps happening over and over again. With when somebody comes out with a cool idea, everyone jumps on the bandwagon, and then it just slowly turns into that thing that, because this song is, I remember when I heard this song, because we were in school and doing all that analyzing of music, and I was like, is the fucking note ever going to, we're on a C the whole time, is this ever going to change? And this doesn't go anywhere. For me, and I hear it too, I'm like, this doesn't go anywhere, there's no tension in release, it's just all this baloney, and it was just that, dumb, get lowest common denominator. Just what everything gets brought down to that level.
Yeah, if we can get dumb people to like it, we can sell so many fucking records.
I mean, it's gotten so crazy now where it's just everything is just about a beat. There isn't even any music in it anymore. It's just a boom, 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 and just like this beat 4-bar phrase.
Music is very odd right now.
It's a 4-bar phrase.
It's in an interesting place. We're in a weird. It's hard to kind of describe it because it's so fractured.
Mm-hmm. Everything is like, it's just a beat that kind of happens and everybody's just kind of on that wavelength with it. And I'm just, as a person, mainstream music for me, I'm like, I don't even know anymore. I mean, I started losing my ability to understand it during this time, and it just seems to get dumber and dumber as it goes along.
Yeah, it's weird. There are some things that I'm just like, oh, this is horrible. And then there's some things that I like. Like, I like the super candy pop stuff. I like Katy Perry.
Yeah.
I am not afraid to admit that. Like, when that shit comes out, I'm like, oh, this is a jam.
The Teenage Dream song?
And Jessie J. And yeah, I love that
It's a good song. No,
to me, that's like crew of like 20 people who are all just the best,
Yes.
making shit tons of money because they are the best, doing the most they can to make a cool, fun, sellable song. And I'm just like, I eat that shit up. And there's just like so much ear candy in it that it's like, oh, look at that. Oh, listen to that. There's a little thing in there in the back because it goes doodly doodly. I love the doodly doodly thing, shit like that. And like, I love that shit. But then, then like they said, there's some weird like sparse stuff that I'm like, what's going on here? I don't know. I have to ask teenagers like, what's going on here? I know I'm old, but I don't know. I don't get it. So
yeah, because you have students, right? So they get to kind of keep you.
I got
keep you in the fucking loop, dude, cat buddy.
A little bit. I have to every once in a while. I have to go. You know what? I'm old. I don't get it.
Yeah,
it's just the way it goes. Sometimes you got to embrace that, and that this isn't for me. It's for them.
Yeah. I just don't even know. I don't even know what's.
I don't know. I don't even know what I don't know.
I hear these kids listening to this music, and I'm like, I don't even know what that noise is.
Thanks, old man Crothers. All right, so why don't we jam over to our this song fucking jam segment? Do you have something prepared for that contingency?
I do.
Oh, good.
There's a band that my bass player Eloy Palacios turned me on to because they're called The Shining, and there's two Shinings. One's from Norway and one's from Sweden, I think. This is the Norwegian one, which is the cooler one. The other one's like a death metal band, but these guys are different. And the song is called Last Day. And what I like about it is I generally don't like industrial music. It's not really my thing. Mm-hmm. But what's cool about these guys is they have this cool sort of. They do like a Nine Inch Nails versus Rammstein versus Naked City noise avant-garde industrial thing, which is really cool. And this particular song has an amazing video that accompanies it where they're playing live. It is recorded live, and it's on the side of a mountain on a cliff, and they're just
it's fucking unbelievable.
They're rocking out, full on rocking out on a fucking cliff, and there's skydivers, and there's an audience up there that's watching them play, a small audience, obviously, and they're just going 110%.
Yeah, whoever you can fit on a cliff.
They're on a fucking cliff.
It's unbelievable. It's like, it's a precipice. It's like this jutting out from the cliff. So there's like nothing under them. So if the stone decides like, hey, this is a lot of vibration, I'm giving out, the band is over. It's gone.
Oh, I never even thought about that. I didn't even think about that. And they're just rattling.
Plummeting is something I think about. A little bit of a fear.
Yeah,
not heights, just plummeting.
And
not a fear.
And these guys, they have a their singer plays saxophone, he plays guitar,
which is badass. Like when he picks up the sax, it's fucking cool as shit.
And saxophone is one of my least favorite instruments, but there's the way that these guys, the way they do it, like they just have this ability to play this noisy, shit that just crushes, and it's just they do what they do, and that's what I like about them. They get up there and they're like, this is what we do, and you can hear their influences, and they're like, oh, and by the way, we're gonna throw a fucking saxophone solo into this song.
And it works. It's weird, and it's not contrived, it's not shoehorned, it's like it's cool. I really like the synth sounds too.
Yeah.
That's something that like I'm like very weird about, like synth, it can go very, very badly.
Yes.
And it doesn't. It sounds really cool. He's mostly doing kind of like matching up with their riffs and has a patch that works, that sounds tough and sounds cool and complements it and fills it in and stuff. It doesn't sound like stupid and, kind of like cheesed out.
Right. That's what the thing is. These guys, they've kind of, and this is one of their most recent albums. I think they have like 3 or 4 albums. This one is the most recent one. This one's actually more of a straight ahead record than their other ones have been. But it's not, you can tell it's not like commercial. I mean, kind of. There's like a more of a viable element to it but it's not Down with the Sickness.
It's not. It's definitely cooler. It's interesting because it's got a lot of the same elements. You look at it and you're like, this is not far from some of the stuff we do, but there's the integrity factor. It's it's just this little like cunt hair of stuff that makes all the difference. You know, it's weird how you can just look at that and go, no, this is different. This means something. You know, and it's the jam, and it's good gym jam.
Oh man, it's what the whole record's really cool. Actually, it's definitely a good workout record. It's just, it's fucking noisy. I mean, the shit is like noisy. It's awesome.
I like that.
It's got a good beat. Well, now what about you, buddy?
So I'm going to do, there's a band, it's a duo, it's kind of like an electro pop kind of thing. It's these two girls they call themselves Chaos. Have you heard them? Chaos.
Chaos? Kaos?
No, Chaos.
No, I have not.
Chaos. And they have this EP called Committed to the Crime. It's like 6 songs. I like them all. They're actually fucking cool as shit. It's a great little 6-song EP. It's unbelievable. It's just had it on repeat basically for weeks. But out of it, I guess I'd have to pick out Do You Feel It? Which I heard on Rick and Morty. That kind of like brought them a bunch of attention because they had that song on there. And cool as shit, man. And they do it all live. The one girl plays keys and synth and all that stuff and does all that, it's piano or, whatever a song calls for. The other girl plays drums and then has, pads and stuff. And they both sing. The piano player is like lead vocalist and then the drummer harmonizes beautifully. And it's fucking cool as shit. Great melodies, great tones and cool beats and like fucking ear candy, man.
Cool.
Love it. Had that record on just repeat for weeks. Every time I hear it, it's just like, yes, it's perfect. Rubs my brain in just the right way. That one's cool. It's cool. It's a cool, like, it's like, it gets that really great mood where it's kind of dark and kind of introspective and rainy day, kind of sitting alone by the window kind of vibe, and just nails that mood in this way that's just so right. So you it really takes you to a place, and I love that. I love that when a song just has this mood and this vibe about it. And I love that, at least for the verse, I haven't paid tons of attention to the lyrics, but like she does that kind of poker card playing metaphor and really extends it. Doesn't do like, what was the thing he did here where he's like a ship out of water or something about seas in a sea.
The Sea of Loathing. The Sea of Loathing.
That's it. That's all. Sea of Loathing. We're done. That's it for the sea. Fuck the sea. We're on to something else now. No, it's like, no. She kind of takes it and like, oh, what else can I do with this metaphor? It's like, fuck yeah.
It's like real songwriting.
Real
lyric writing.
But real lyric writing.
Yeah.
It touches my heart. Touches my heart in a way.
So this band is apparently formerly called Smoosh. Is that the deal?
Yes.
Formerly.
Which I haven't heard anything under that name. They have like another like kind of EP and some little singles that came before this record, and they're good too. I feel like you can kind of hear like, okay, this one is giving you an idea of what it's gonna be, and it's not quite. You can hear them kind of still working it out. It's still pretty good, but it's like when you get to Committed to the Crime, it's like, oh
yeah, okay.
Now they
yeah.
Like they hit something, and it's weird. I've definitely seen it on like, I remember seeing it on the front page of iTunes. So it's like people are aware of it and it's getting out there, but like it's, I was looking up shows and stuff, and it doesn't seem like they're like traveling. They're just kind of doing stuff, around New York and stuff. Okay. And it's like, I hope they come out, and I hope they like, I want to get it on vinyl. I don't think they've even done that. I don't think it's on anything other than download. So I'm hoping like maybe they do that. That would be sick. I would love to have that on vinyl and stuff.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
Yeah, jam to it. It's fucking cool as fuck. That whole record is badass.
Yeah, I got it all queued up and ready to rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we've said all we could possibly say about Down with the Sickness.
Yes, it was.
I'm worn out. I'm laughing.
Well, I tell you what. You got to open up your hate and let me come in your face. Wait, was that the lyric? I can't remember now.
I I just dropped my phone. Oh, fuck. All right. So, I think we've done all the damage we can do today. So, on behalf of JP and Disturbed, I'm Jeff Kallenbach. Don't let the man get you down.